Good morning, my YouTube family. Yes, I call y'all my YouTube family this morning. That's exactly what I feel like now. It has really got in my spirit that this is my YouTube family, and I'm thanking God for you guys. I was this first of all, this is an impromptu video, and the ones of y'all know that sometimes may will mess up some words, but it's all in love. God made us all different. But anyway, this, like I say, this is an impromptu video, but I just wanted to come on to say a few words to you guys and show you the end of my table scape. This is what inspired this video. That's one of the things that inspired this video. This Memorial Day, I told you guys how we always recognize and honor and celebrate our fallen heroes and stuff. So, but let me tell you how it came about. I had not planned any of this. The meal that I showed you guys, I had not planned that, because you know everybody's lives has been disrupted to some point or another with this here crisis that we're in. Which I told you guys from the start, I chose to pray. So I was not gonna worry, because I can't worry in prayer. It don't fit good in the same sentence. So but you know, I did a little. To be truthful, I did. At one point, you know, you just start to worry about, you have so many friends and family that could have been affected by it. And I'm an emotional type of person. When other people is hurting, I just, you know, it makes me sad. Because I have a neighbor, her daughter is a RN at a hospital where she was, you know, in the front line with caring for patients like that. And when my neighbor told me about it, I was like, I sure went in and just got to praying. And I have a niece that lives in Huntsville. She work in a facility that's caring for the elderly, and both of them is RN nurses and stuff. And they were just, you know, and I know both of them. I know my niece, and then my neighbor daughter, I've been, you know, seeing and knowing her ever since she was first born in the world. So, you know, we were sending up some prayers. And like we say, any of us could have been affected by this. But God gave us grace and mercy. Let's give the credit to where it belongs. He had the right peoples in place for this affliction that came on the earth. Because if he didn't have the right peoples in place, make no mistake about it, we could have easily succumbed to this stuff. And a lot of people did. And I'm praying for those families that lost their loved ones. They got a lot to go through. It's just been such a tragic, you know, just losing a loved one like that into something like this. I mean, what they lost them to, I can't even imagine what they're going through. Because I have my daughter live in one state, and my son lives in another city here in the same state I live in, and my grandkids and all my friend kids and the elderly, and my father-in-law, he's elderly, and I got aunts and stuff. This was a heavy load. So that's the reason when I see things, I start feeling in my spirit. I mean, like, God is hearing our cry, and he's going to lead us out of this bondage. Let's get the negative stuff out of our head. And because my husband is listening to the TV for me, because you know, even on the channels that I watch, I see some of them ankle people is not on the up and up. I done learned them. I said, I'm about through with you. That's trying to keep fear in people and not tell them to go back and start with your life and all of this stuff. That, you know, I know they're not going to put God in their mouth, but he got us covered. Whichever way it go, he got us covered. But anyway, we celebrated Memorial Day. I went on, you know, even though I wasn't planning, my daughter was coming home, but it was going to be afterwards because she had a couple of gatherings she was going to be going to down in her hometown with her friends, and she enjoyed, and she said she really enjoyed that. Did you enjoy it, Brittany?
Mm-hmm, I did.
So, anyway, she was saying, "Oh, Mama, your table is your table is so cute and all that kind of stuff." And she wanted to take a picture of it and put it on Facebook. And I told her, I said, when Tuck got finished grilling the meats and everything, I just thought about what we were celebrating and stuff. And I told him, and because I was going to grill the meat and put it on in the refrigerator because we grilled on Sunday. That's the reason I had the video to put up for your own Memorial Day. Because, I told you guys, the internet here in the area where I live is slow as molasses. It may take me about a day to get up a video. And I don't think Brittany's still working on to see can I ever go live. I don't know if I will, and that ain't something that I'm just, really want to do. But if she was saying that she was going to check out me doing a live video one day, that would be something I do for you guys. But let me tell you a little bit about my table scapes, and then I'm going to tell you the reason I came on to talk to you guys. Now this here table scape was inspired by this woman, this YouTuber that I sent you guys to her channel. And I love watching her table scape. And she got a garden, and she got a fairy garden, and then she got a miniature garden and everything. And that's my kind of liking. Some of you guys want to know what May like. I like that. I'm a low-key person. And so she always do a little table scape. She do a table scape for two. And then it be sort of sad, but it's just the facts of life. And then she'll show a table scape for one. It's just like she and her husband. And then she know one day one of them wasn't gonna go before the other one, and so she'll show what the table scape would look like just for him. And it's a story behind that because my mother, she always ate at the table, and after all of she had left the house and stuff, and if I could go up and visit her, she'll have her table set up just like whatever, just like she had a whole crowd of us there. She have her plate, her coffee, and everything she need, her napkin, her spoon, her drink, or whatever time you may catch her up there. My mama, and when she came to my house, she did the same thing. My mama always ate at the table, and we do the same. We wasn't, when we was younger coming up, you didn't eat in the bedroom or in the living room or whatever. When we lived in the country, the living room was it wasn't the living room, but the couch and everything was in the same room. My parents had their bed, and then you had one TV. It wasn't no TV in every room then. Good old days for me. Those are the best memories of my life. It's so far, back in those days. But I got a lot of good memories with y'all too, Brittany. Now, don't get me wrong. You know how Mama be talking. But anyway, that's the reason I like Grandma Sandy's channel. You guys go over and visit her and show her some love. And then another person that really kind of inspired me is this here. She been coming to my YouTube channel. She always leave the nicest, blessed comments in the world. And her name is she go by the YouTube her YouTube name. What's her YouTube name, Brittany? Step Rug. Mm-hmm. Cause you guys know that I will say I will get it twisted. That's me. Maybe we'll tangle up her song and say the wrong thing. But Step Rug, you guys go over and visit her channel and show her some love. She's a relatively new channel, and she's trying to grow. But what she inspires me so with is that she don't mind praising the Lord. When she come on, she thanking the Lord, whatever, and I don't know all the details in it, but anytime you see somebody praising, and thanking the Lord, where you can feel it in your spirit that is genuine. To me, that's a plus. So anyway, so that's what I was thinking about on Memorial Day. I was saying, I give God all the grace and the mercy for allowing us to be here and everything as well as it is. And so that's a step rug inspired me to praise God and give him all the credit. So, but that's what I was saying for her. But with Grandma Karma, when she do her tablescape, she always tell you to
Grandma Sandy.
Yeah, what did I say?
Carmen.
Oh my God. Yeah, I like Grandma Karma too. But Grandma Sandy say, shop your home first. And she shouldn't have said that with me. Because I got a funny little joke to tell you about how my son always tell me about, about my decor in the house. One day he said, let me tell you this funny little joke real quick. I think I might have been under the weather or whatever. But anyway, my son was down, and my daughter-in-law and my daughter. And my daughter-in-law was in there dusting, as the old people used to say back when I was coming up, dusting all my little play pretties. And my son was vacuuming and doing dusting and stuff too. And so he came up there, stood up there, and he said, he was just looking around. He said, Mama, you got something on every wall in this house. You got something on every wall and everything or whatever. And then I looked at him and I told him, I said, I thought your house was in up in Birmingham. And he said, I said, and you got that decorated like you want to, right? I said, okay, I decorate my home like I want to. This is to my liking. That was just a joke because my daughter and daughter-in-law laughed at it. And he was just saying, like, I'm just saying. But and then I'm like, I'm just saying too. So anyway, you guys, I got this little thing you see as a runner on the table. Brittany's filming for me. She behind the camera, and she probably ready for me to go ahead on and end this up because she's on her way back to Florida to go to work and everything. She stayed up with me an extra day, and we was planning on doing the video about the what was it, Brittany? We were supposed to be telling.
Giveaway?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna call it, the giveaway. We was gonna set that video up while she was home and everything, but yesterday, when we were supposed to be doing all that stuff, tell them what we were doing, Brittany.
We went shopping.
Brittany had me out shopping. So I read that read. She was like, "Oh, let me do this. Let's do this little video this morning." I said, "We can do it another time, but it may be another month or two before she get home, and before she get back to get a chance to get up here again." And then let me finish telling you, like I'm hopping all over the place, cause like I said, she got to go. These little flags right here, they came in the pack. It was $3 for $1. I be watching some of the people doing the Dollar Tree hauls and stuff, and I see all this stuff when I go in the Dollar Tree, but I don't really pay it too much attention. And then these little flowers I got out at the Dollar Tree, and this little plaque that says USA, I got it out the Dollar Tree. And this here, the white thing is just one plastic table cloth that I cut in half, and the red cloth that's up under there, that's my Christmas tablecloth. And then the vase is something that I already had, and then I bought these little cute little whatever they is. I had bought those to stick on the table, and that's how and then I think I bought these two. I bought some other stuff, but I probably spent $7 or $8 on my little tablescape. But I was shopping. I shopped my home and did the tablescape. And okay, this stuff right here you see on the table, this is this is what my daughter taking back with her. This is the leftovers from the Memorial Day barbecue. And I did get in and cook some what vegetables did I have?
Green beans, And collard greens.
Yeah, I had the green beans, and I did that. You know, the collard greens. I did the video on the old fashioned collard greens. I did those, and I had those in the freezer, but my daughter didn't. Well, you know, those were the collard greens you supposed to be took back home with you. But she ate them. And then you guys, let me show you this. My daughter, I have my son. Lord, am I talking loud enough for the whole neighborhood here? Now, I didn't do but 2 pies, 2 small pies. This is my sweet potato pie. My daughter's taking that back with her. Now, with my kids, when they come home, I always try to fix stuff that they like, even from the granddaughter to my daughter-in-law, whatever. But now my daughter, she likes sweet potato pies. She like pecan. Do you like pecan pies as well? Do you like sweet potato?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, she like sweet potato pies more. Yeah, well, she like both of them, like to say. But now, son, Mario's the one don't care for too much sweet potato pies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I always fix him pecan pies, and then when I fix them, I make sure I fix enough for him to take back home. And my daughter lived down there in Pensacola. I got a nephew down there, and so I always send stuff back for her to share with him, her friends that want to come over, that she invite over. So I always, can get rid of the overage of food that we have. But let me tell you what I want to tell you guys. Excuse me. I'm going to add a new feature to my channel. And I'll probably talk more in details with it when I get a chance to. I had it already in my head because, I had been telling you guys that I was going to do this. But we was going to sit down and I was just going to have a little chit-chat with you. But I'm still having a little small chit-chat because this is one thing I want to go ahead on and add. I'm going to do like a weekly meal. I'm going to set up my meal at the head of the table. I don't know which one it's going to be. And it's just going to be probably one. And if it grows into 2, it do. But it's something that we done had. It could be a Sunday dinner, a Monday dinner, a Wednesday dinner, or whatever. But I'm just going to have the meal. I'm going to set up a video to show you guys my weekly meal. And it may be some videos that you can go to and watch, and sometime I may have some on there that I don't have a video on that I haven't put up yet. And then I got a question I want to ask you guys. Like the ones that was wanted to know a little bit more about me. I think I told you guys in an earlier video that I love fishing. I don't get to fish anymore because my vision ain't what it should be. And when you fishing, you got to make sure you don't step off over in the water. And I can get caught up in it. And then you got to also look out for those, what we call down south, those no-shows. Them snakes, they out there, they're on their territory. So you better watch them. And at the water, the moccasin, they will come at you. Don't let nobody fool you. Take it from a country girl. A moccasin will chase you down. If you out there in an area where there's all kind of snakes, there is out there in the woods and the water and all that kind of stuff. But I don't go to those type places. I'll be like where I was used to do most of my fishing. It was a friend of ours, Gary, ex-employer. He had a lake house. I would go to Lake Martin, and he had this other place and all down in Eufaula and place like that. But if you out there in the woods, remember this, you guys. If you out in the woods or wherever you at, and if it's old moccasin, old cottonmouth moccasin, or whatever out there, especially when you fishing, you got to keep your eyes peeled for those guys. If they hear a noise or sense a smell or whatever, they gonna try to find it. Now other snakes, if they feel the ground, whatever they do, I don't know nothing about a snake except it's a serpent that I ain't got nothing for them. Playing with them, seeing them on no pictures or none of that. Cause when I see them do this crawl, look like I see that when they, how they be slithering like that, Brittany. See, like I see that I see that for a week. Every time I close my eyes, I see that snake crawling. And and she want to look at, when we used to go to exhibit and stuff, she want to see the snakes. I'm like, not me. But anyway, yeah, you got to watch it, so that's the reason I don't fool around with fishing and stuff too much. But I did, I used to do ceramics. And I want to ask you guys your question. I want to ask you guys a question. If you want to see some of my ceramics, let me know. Want to see some of your ceramics and stuff, ceramics. I made every week. Won't come up and do a video. I'll just display some of my pieces that I'm very proud of, and they old pieces, all of them really older than my daughter, because I don't think the ceramic shops and stuff left before you came in town, didn't they? I mean, before you were born, right?
I don't know.
Oh, you ain't never seen any? So, do you know what a ceramic shop is? You ever seen a ceramic shop?
Like where you buy stuff from?
No, it's where I made the vases and all that stuff. I'm sorry about that, you guys. My camera stopped. I'm talking a little longer than I planned, so. But like I said, I'll be talking more about that. I'm gonna do little chit chats and stuff off and on. I ain't gonna say how regular that gonna be. And then the other thing, that other feature that I'm gonna have, I'm gonna try to have a weekly or maybe a bi-weekly basis. Tuck gonna go out there and show you guys the progress of his garden, and he may want to show you some of the things that how to plant stuff in the containers. Whatever. I'm gonna let him tell you more about that. It's some of the plant food and all that stuff he used, and then what time of year he started planting his fall garden and all of that stuff. And then we will show you the gathering of some of the vegetables. That's what my granddad, what the Kelsey call it? Come on, Papa T. She called my husband Papa T. When she was down and a lot younger, she always wanted to go out and gather the vegetables. She wanted to gather the vegetables, Papa T. car. So, but anyway, and this is the bag, you guys. This is the bag that I send my daughter stuff back in when she come.
Hold it down.
I'm sorry. This is a bag. I got several of these bags. I like when my son comes, I send stuff back in with this bag. But let me tell you something about this bag. Now, in these containers, okay? I send stuff in bags and in containers. Now, if you was to come to my house and I give you a container like this, I get from the dollar store, you got it. You can have it. But my daughter, because she takes stuff back every time she comes, she had to bring this back, and she always bring my bags back. So I think that's just about all I wanted to tell you guys, except go over and check out. Show them channels some love. And tell them that's a word I got from my dear friend Step Love. She always says she want to show her some love, show her some love. And let me see what else I got written on here. That's about all the things I want to tell you about the new feature of showing you the weekly meal, and Tuck showing you the little progress that's going on in his garden. And remember what I told you guys. I shall not live in fear, and fear my Savior love. So you guys keep safe. Do what we still wear your mask. We had our masks out there. Brittany was in Home Goods, and I had a beautiful time. I'm so glad she got me out. And I was like, it wasn't a whole lot of people in there like it normally be. And then they got the arrows and the footprints directing you what trail to stay in, and everybody was following it fine, and they had some clear stuff on. I think Brittany sure enough enjoyed it, because she got her a lot of little deals. Tell them some of the stuff that you bought, Britt, if you don't mind.
I got a cheese board. I bought a wine bucket, or my mom bought. I didn't buy it.
I didn't buy all of that. You bought it.
A lunch bag.
Another like wait a minute, you get some little snack?
A little, like a stand that you can put like little desserts and cheese and stuff like that on, and yeah, I got a lot of neat stuff.
Brittany liked to entertain, and she have some. I had never met a lot of them, but she has some really nice friends down there where she live. I thank God for that also, that she can be around friends, and Brittany likes to, she like to different wines and stuff like that, because she have had me to taste some, and I never been a wine person. I like a cocktail here and there, but I never been like a wine person. But she have had me to taste some of them wines and stuff that was like, okay, I ain't mad at it. But cause it wasn't like that strong, intense fermented stuff. I said, she that's the reason I tasted, because I told her, I said, your mama never been a wine drinker, nothing like that. And so anyway, she bought some nice little bitty what you call it, entertainment pieces.
Yeah.
Because she getting all that stuff, like I said, that she's not getting it out the street, because she know her mama has a lot of that stuff, always have. And then you guys, I believe in setting up the table skates and stuff. So you're going to get to see a lot of that, a lot of more of that out of me. Setting the tables and doing little stuff like that. When I have birthdays and all that, I used to have teas for my daughter, my granddaughters. Me and my daughter would dress up and all that. And Brittany, did you say you were going to be doing a tea?
Yeah, I'll be turning 30 in a couple of months, and that's what I'm going to do for my birthday. I'm going to have like a tea. We're going to get dressed up, wear the hats, have afternoon tea at a tea house where I live.
Is we got in those pictures that like we used to have with Kim and Kelsey when I did the little tea for her?
Still got some.
Well, one day I may get you to insert some of them teas in there and we share them with the guys. And like I said, that's the reason I came up with that name, A Happy Table, because you guys, we enjoy all in good fun. Now you're not gonna get me to be dealing around with you, or either too much mess where people start with negative stuff and unnecessary stuff, because life is too short. Because when they come to my channel, after my son told me I can just get rid of them, I don't even give them no play. Now I did say something to one because I was led to. She was gonna tell me about something about the food, and Lord, I said, this is a young person that don't know any better, and what I'm gonna say to her is probably not gonna help her in it. But the Lord led me to say it to her, and I said it, and then I got through with her. Because anything the Lord made, it's good. The Lord is of love and all this. He put this, I'm not gonna go into that right now. But anyway, you guys, I want you, I just wanted to share with you guys this, because I'm getting ready to take this up and put it away for some of them flags, maybe for the 4th of July. You may see that again or whatever. But I was just so inspired and happy that y'all liked the little impromptu table escape that I did for Memorial Day. And I was reading over the comments last night. My daughter didn't even know I was doing it, because we had came in and got ready for bed and all of that stuff, and she had to pack up to go. But I know my camera about to cut off again, right? Is it about to cut off again, Britt?
Y'all, I have to leave here soon in order to get back to Florida enough time for get to work. But I want to say this before we get off. Make sure you go follow my mom on Facebook, May's Happy Table. We will be putting some stuff there as far as some things that she'll be having coming soon. So make sure you're following there and keeping an eye on it so you don't miss what's to come.
Okay, you guys, so we're going to end it at that, and you guys have a blessed day. And like I said, I'll be talking to you more in the videos and stuff, fam. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.